My bad, man. Forgive me. It's your player partner, Bobby WAJ. I want to open up with just giving praise and acknowledgement to the Most High God, man. It's a lot going on in this world. You feel what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff going on, man. Today we're going to be talking about what's currently going on in Los Angeles. But like I say, man, I want to just open up and just thank God and praise God, man, for our blessings, our curses, our hardships, our challenges, and the strength to persevere and overcome anything that comes our way, man. We really need to gather together and put our differences to the side, man, and give God his praises and acknowledgement under the it's just crazy, man. You know what I mean? The images, man. Listen, big dog. I've been involved in these streets, man, as far back as I can remember. You feel what I'm saying? As early as preschool, I knew that a PJ Wash Crib member is what I was gonna be. You feel what I'm saying? Um, I done played many positions in this game of life. For those of you know, you know. But at some point in time, man, we supposed to mature. And part of our maturation, we do away with the boyish things that we used to do. And we take on the responsibilities of man. What's currently going on in Los Angeles, man, that's not the actions of man. There's not enough strong man leadership in our community and in our streets. So we are getting these type of events that's transpiring. Man, I done been in these streets a long time, big dog. And I done played many positions on Stabo. I done played many positions in these streets, right? All I got from the streets and gang banging is PTSD, a mental health disorder, an extensive prison record, hardships, challenges, nothing of substance that the average individual can take and get a house from, get a car from, start an organization, start a business with. We don't get that from the streets. All we get from the streets is funerals, hardships, challenges, and court dates. A lot of youngsters that I'm privy that I am blessed to have a conversation with before they get initiated into the PJs, right? I don't support it on PJ Crip. I don't support nobody getting initiated into no gang, especially where I'm from, right? I don't support it, cuz. And I try to deter these youngsters from getting initiated onto the set if I'm there. And I ask them, look, check this out, big dog. Are you willing to accept the fact that you may potentially get your brain shot the fuck up out your skull? If you're willing to accept the fact that you may have to go sit in a bathroom and live in that bathroom for a long duration of time, is you willing to deal with those dynamics? Is you willing to deal with those odds? Yeah, I'm cool. All right, big dog. I'm not gonna stand in your way, but I'm gonna give you some good game. And periodically, I cross paths with some of these youngsters, and I see them going through the motions, looking for an identity, and going through this and going through this. The more I see them, the more they reside and hang in the projects, the more troubled they start looking. Some of these kids come and they got they're vivacious. They got a lot of life in them. They got a lot of spunk, and they come to the projects. And it's like the projects take more and more and more and more from them. And I'm witnessing this. Won't go on the names and none of that, but it's a little player partner. You know what I mean? I look at him like my little kin folks. My little brother brought him, initiated him or introduced him to the homies and all that. So I look at him like family. And I seen Cuz go through the motions and all this and all that to the point to where we had a disagreement on whether or not the homies should have a ceasefire with the Gray Streets. And he had a lot to say. Even though Cuz ain't trooped on the yards that I done trooped on at this point in time, even though Cuz ain't put in the work that I allegedly put in, even though Cuz haven't been through the shit that I've been through, he had a lot to say. We had a conversation. Then a little homie eventually have to go do some time and sit down. And he like, damn, what the homie was saying was real. For the little homies that give me an ear, Cuz, I tell them some real shit. You know what's one of the hardest things for me to get over with on PJ Crip from the streets? That cry that a mother or a daughter um put out when they see they loved ones out there, that shit start fucking with you on PJ Crip. See, a lot of times when you playing different positions in these streets, and it's shit called gang banging, right? Just speaking for those that have slid and all that. And I'm not saying I slid, that's not what I'm saying, right? Just follow me. Motherfuckers don't stay around long enough for the aftermath. That cry that comes from the soul of individuals who families out there with their noodles out, body perforated with them hot things, that shit stick with you on PJ Crip. Being confined in a prison cell for numerous years, that cell gets smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. And if you're not mentally strong, it'll break you. Some dudes turn to religion. They never picked up a Bible a day in their life, but they can't take it. They need an outlet. It's religion. Some dudes turn to Islam, Christianity. That's religion. Some dudes turn to gamblers. They never gambled a day in your life. Some dudes say, I can't do it. I'm going PC. I'm going SNY because they need a companion. They need to be hugged. They want to lay up with a female, but there's no females in there, so they turn gay. Some dudes turn into addicts. You got that rare and small percentage of individuals that turn into scholars to better understand the conditions that led them to being in captivity. It ain't no motherfucking game, cuz. And we taking this shit too light. We inflicting pain, trauma, anxiety, agony upon one another, and it don't make no sense, cuz those images, that shit is triggering on PJ Crip. And for the individual that put those images up on the internet, cuz you down bad. What about that nigga? What about that brother family? What about if he got kids? What about, you know what I mean? What about his homies? What about his little homies that he done gave 5, 10 and all this shit to and bought shit from the store in an ice cream truck? That can make a motherfucker feel like, man, this gang is this. When you lose somebody of relevance that you love in that gang world, cuz that'll make a motherfucker compel. That'll drive a nigga to join in the gang and feel like, man, I gotta go get retribution, cuz I gotta go get good back. And now, especially with this internet, cuz niggas is making the news. So when you lay a demonstration down, a cold demonstration on some gangster shit and to make the news, that's the highlight of a lot of dudes' gang career. Oh, we put them niggas on the news. So a lot of dudes' aspirations is to retaliate and put them niggas on the news. We saying it right now in LA, cuz. But what we on? What these certified OGs at, cuz, that fuck with the young niggas and got clout in their section and all this and all that. Man, where you niggas at? Where these gang interventionists and preventionists at and all this type of shit? Where you niggas at? I'm passionate about this, cuz, because I lost a homie. Because these interventionists and preventionists niggas, these niggas failed to do their job. And when they failed to do their job and do rumor control and rectify certain situations that ain't have nothing to do with the PJs or Banianas, we all lost. Y'all ain't tired of losing, cuz? This shit is disheartening, cuz. We gonna get into this content, cuz. I really wasn't gonna make no content today, cuz. On PJ Crip, I wasn't, because the way that we do each other, cuz, the way that we treat each other, brutalize and victimize each other, and there's other races out there that's saying, listen, we want all the smoke, but we only get a smoke to one another. And I understand that it's a form of conditioning that we have been under for the last 400 years. But when do we change the conditioning? When do we switch the code? How do we switch the code? Is it possible to switch the code? Is it possible to get brothers back on what we was on in 1992? Is it back to get our people on what we was on in the 1960s? How do we do that? Or do we abandon all hope and everybody go their separate ways? That's the question, cuz. What is we fighting for? Even us in this internet space, cuz we come on here and we beef with each other. What the fuck we beefing over? To appease these white folks? To entertain these Jews and these motherfuckers from middle-class neighborhoods and in affluent neighborhoods? That's what we doing this shit for. What Bobby A is beefing with I'm not really beefing with no nigga on the internet, dog. Because if it's that and it's that, it's gonna be that. So to any internet nigga to think I got beef with you, nigga, I ain't got no beef with you. I don't fuck with Rich Trapper. That nigga's a bitch. That nigga's a hoe. But I don't got no beef with Cuz. Because if I had beef with Cuz, I know how to beef with niggas, dog. Some of us is pushing 40 and we talking about fighting and shooting and all this crazy ass shit. What about properly leading these kids that's coming up that don't got no guidance, don't got no understanding of self, so all they know is gang, cuz. And this shit is a direct result of, forgive me, just listen to me, cuz. This shit is a direct result of single mother homes, cuz. Cause niggas want to be everything other than a fucking father and a man. You can only be a gangster for so long. Scarface Ben told us that. Gangsters don't live that long. That shit is temporal. That shit has no essence. It has no value to it. The most profound thing that a black man can be is a father to his motherfucking kids and an inspiration to the neighborhood. That gangster shit don't work, my nigga. You name me a nigga that made $1 million off solely being a gangster, cuz. None. Gangsters don't live that long. It's not a prolific, it's not a promising career, my nigga, on crib. I'm telling you. Everything that I got, everything that I have been blessed to see outside of the Imperial Courts housing projects was me going out and saying, I need to redefine myself, baby. I feel death on me. I don't like this. How can I change this? I feel like I'm about to die. How do I change this? Get out of the environment that can kill you, you dumb motherfucker. Malik, what's the deal? Hey, what you got popping, bro? Hey, you want to just chill, bro? Oh, you about to go to Beverly Hills? Man, come get me. Man, I'm in Beverly Hills meeting people. My first time going to second call with Skim Townsend and Big Joe. I remember sitting in there and they going around asking everybody how they feel. And I told him, man, I feel like I'm gonna die. I feel like I ain't gonna make it home. I feel like my day coming. And they said, well, through this program, we're going to do this and do that so you know you make it home every night. That was some bullshit. Nothing in that group prolonged my life. It's me feeling the way that I feel, praying against it and developing a plan, developing a strategy. Niggas be in the motherfucking hood. What's in the hood? Let's discuss and talk about what's in the hood. How many opportunities is in the hood? It's not a lot of opportunities in the hood for us. The opportunities in the hood is for these foreigners that get these business loans that come into our community and buy up all the real estate and buy up all the motherfucking businesses. And all we can be in our communities is parasites, feeding off of one another. Parasites, consuming, but not producing a motherfucking thing in our communities. Our communities ain't broke, they just mismanaged. But getting back to what I was saying, cuz, I knew that me hanging with the homies, I'm about to go hang on the block with the homies for what, big dog? This is when I really start talking to myself. Yeah, nigga, having a conversation with myself. I'm about to go outside and chill with the homies for what, my nigga? What you about to go chill with the homies for? Shit, just to get out the house, nigga, go to the beach. Go put your feet in the sand. Go put your feet in the water. It's therapeutic. You know that's therapeutic, right? Yeah, that is therapeutic, cuz. Maybe I can get my composition book, go down there, write a little poetry, work on a story. It was therapeutic. What you gonna gain from chilling with the homies? What's the end goal? Like, what can you benefit? Shit, none. You got some work? Nope. You ready to go back to jail? Nope. You ready to kill right now? Not right now. So what's the point of go chilling with the homies when you know the element of danger and destruction is there? It's high when you go chill with the homies and you ain't got no purpose. You ain't getting no money, cuz. Just chilling with the homies, just for entertainment. For what? When you know the police see you in a group, the police gonna roll up on you and they gonna harass you. If somebody throw a burner and they don't like you and you got a prison record, nigga, that show burner, now you going away from your motherfucking kids. The enemigos can come through. They see a group of niggas, they get out and they getting cracking. You willing to deal with those dynamics, cuz? Listen to me. The risk is too high and the payout is too low. So why the fuck would I gamble that? I love my homies on PJ Crip, but me chilling with my homies on a continual basis, it's no purpose in that, cuz. Even when I go to the projects, man, I holler at my OGs, see some of my young niggas, bump, what's up, Edie? Heard, here. I keep it pushing, cuz I can be over there. My big homie Shark told me some profound shit. I'm not going to even, repeat it right now. I don't feel like going into all that, like, right? I can be chilling in my projects, and I know how I am because I went through it, right? I can be chilling in the projects, and a motherfucker can come through and get busy. The type of individual I am and having that warrior spirit, you come over here and do something to my homies on my watch, I'm coming back at you. It ain't no waiting, no none of that. Oh man, listen, it ain't no none of that. So if I know that's the type of individual that I am, why would I subject myself to that type of situation? Cuz knowing that a nigga ain't fully wrapped too tight, knowing a nigga really love the hood and love my homies, and I can't see nobody doing nothing to my people when I'm over there. I'm gonna get back cracking. So if I know that about myself, let me chill. Man, listen, y'all still be blessed. Man, here goes some weed. Man, we want a bottle, nigga. They go a bottle. I'm gone. And I just showed y'all a video, man. When I go to LA, man, I'm staying out there where the white folks is at and all this type of shit, man. I'm hitting certain spots and all this and all that, like, because I know what's in the hood for me. And a nigga like me, I ain't got that many choice, more chances, cuz I played with it. I test the water. I got shot. PJ Crip, when God was telling me in Folsom State Prison, listen, you ain't got that many more chances. So you get out there messing around and you're gonna see you're gonna be here for a long duration of time, or I'm gonna just, send you on your way. Come experience what's after this. I said that. I remember telling my homie Doobie, like, hey, Doobie, cuz you think when I get out, I'm gonna get killed? He put his head down and shook my head. He said something, all this and all that. I ain't get killed by the grace of God, but my dog did, right? My partner did. You feel what I'm saying? But I got shot. Because I'm trying to hang with the homies and like, no, nigga, what the fuck is you doing? There's a movie about your life that's about to go into production, and you in the projects hanging with the homies, and I'm not saying that the homies is unworthy of my presence. That's not what I'm saying, but it's a place and a time for everything. I told you, me coming out of prison, OG Larry told me if I wanted to be successful, I had to get out, change my playmates, my playthings, in my playgrounds. But I'm right here with the homies, cuz chilling, talking to the homegirl, and bloom, blam, 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 bloom. Oh, cuz. I'm looking at this nigga. I'm like, cuz, this nigga just shot me, cuz I'm shot. I told y'all the story because I was chilling with the homies. You got to go out and you have to obtain a certain level of success. So when you go back to the hood, you telling the homies, look, cuz, this is what I got. This work, cuz, this the plan, this the strategy. Come with me, cuz, we ain't got to be over here all day. Listen, my nigga, I'm about to take a flight out to Iowa, my nigga. They about to pay me to do this, and I'm going to subcontract you, and you come up under me, and I'm going to pay you to do, just follow my lead. Those is wise plays, cuz. At some point in time, you got to get up out of the hood. You got to come up out of that comfort zone because we know what's over there, cuz. If you leave the hood, I leave the hood, and 10 other dudes leave the hood, we go out, we obtain some level of success. Now we can come and create a movement for the other individuals that's in the hood that's receptive to the teachings. Come on, nigga, let's get out of the hood. Nigga, let's go buy this property. Let's go buy this. Let's go here. My nigga, get your passport. We about to send you to Japan. You can benefit off the shit that you've been through. If you don't believe it, my nigga, look at me. They got a movie about my life. That's the only way the gangsters can benefit off being gangsters is by stepping out of the life and saying, damn, I got a hell of a story to tell. Let me write this book. Let me connect with these people and let them write this movie. Let me start introducing myself to certain networks so they can pay me to come in front of kids and tell them how fucked up my life was. My life was from day one, nigga, on PJ Crip, on Steve-O, nigga. Nigga, my mama pushed me out of the womb into hardships, nigga. On Steve-O, nigga, my daddy stole me from the hospital. Shout out to Pops. Nigga, we slept in cars, vacant housing, parks. Motherfuckers didn't like how my Pops was getting down. Not saying that he was shady or nothing like that. And hey, Big John, you gotta go. And this nigga got a baby, a newborn baby on PJ Crib. My life start with hardships, nigga. My life started with my mama getting high and all this type of shit. A crack cocaine baby, labeled as a crack baby from motherfucking Palmdale to Antelope Valley, straight to the projects. Now I'm thugging. Now I'm in the same cycle, nigga. That didn't claim my kin folks, my friends and uncles and all this type of shit. How do we break the cycle? That's the question, my nigga. We can talk about the problem all night, all day, cuz. How do we create a solution that's effective and it work and it can be a chronic, ongoing thing, cuz? Let's get into the content, cuz. We got to stop this shit. This ain't it on PJ Crip. We've been doing it too long. This ain't it. Everybody gets money off our pain and suffering. We just thugging in the hood, cuz. Niggas in the way. What you gang banging on credit? You ain't benefit from gang banging? So what you doing it for? Nigga ain't coming up like, oh, my nigga, yeah, nigga. You a cold young soldier. They go 1,000. It don't work like that. In the 80s, it worked like that because they gave us crack cocaine, but that was part of our demise. These motherfuckers went to a laboratory and perfected a drug that was going to damage our community severely. Now you got all these crack babies, dysfunctional, can't understand, can't comprehend. Mental retardations, ADHD, and all these other mental health disorders from mothers piping up, smoking that shit. But now it's been scientifically proven that the stress, the addictions, the disorders that the father have, because the sperm comes from the father, the life comes from the father, the mother is just the incubator, she's just the egg. Trauma, dysfunction, and all this shit come from the fathers. Oh, him doing drugs, that ain't gonna harm that baby. Shit, that baby is in the nutsack of that father. So when he shoot that load into that dysfunctional mother who's an addict too, what type of baby you think is gonna produce? A baby that cry a lot, or a baby that need a lot of attention, and a baby that need constant validation and veneration and assuring and reassuring. A baby that's kind of like mentally fucked up because daddy is on heroin, mama is on cocaine. That baby is fucked up. How we get that baby on the right path? The school system don't understand him. They're not trying to work to fix his psyche. So they pass him on special ed. He fight too much. The little nigga never felt love, cuz. The little nigga feel like, damn, man, am I just a check? Do they keep me around just because it's benefits that's associated and attached to me? Or do they really love a nigga, cuz? Imagine how many of these young niggas feel like this in the streets, cuz. I told one of my little homies, man, listen, because the word to these youngsters is stay dangerous. Listen, my nigga, stay safe. God bless you. Stay dangerous, my nigga. I love you, cuz. He's like, damn, big homie, ain't nobody ever told me they love me. Nigga, I love you on PJ Crip. That's why when I see you slipping and all this, nigga, I ain't trying to be your daddy. I ain't trying to be an authority figure. None of that. I've been down that road. I had a big homie told me, man, I knew you was going to go to YA or go to the pen, and you ain't try to save me from my own destruction, my nigga. So when my little homies give me their ear, nigga, I'm going to give you some real good game on PJ Crip. And if you use it and you apply it, those that do, they ameliorate, they enrich the quality of their life, cuz. At some point in time, we got to take a break from the projects just for a little while. Got to take a break from the hood just for a little bit. Little while. You see how niggas leave the hood and then they come back. Nigga be like, damn, nigga, you look different. Looking all strong and shit. And you just, nigga, you got to decompress, big dog. Even motherfuckers in the military, nigga, you go to war, you go to active combat for a minute, then they pull your ass out, nigga, decompress. Get your mind right. Get your mind right, nigga. You can't be in war-torn communities 24/7 and not expect it to have a disastrous effect upon your mental health and your fucking psyche, nigga. That's why we all so fucked up. That's why I don't trust a motherfucking thing. And I stay away from people because I know I got trust issues, cuz. And I know that a motherfucker can move wrong or play with me and it can be to their detriment. And it's like, I don't mean no harm, cuz, but I'm fucked up. The system know how fucked up we is, but they don't give a fuck because you're nothing but a nigga, cuz. They know the dynamics, cuz, that has mentally fucked us up. Me living in the streets, my daddy being a heroin addict, my mama being a cocaine addict, nigga, I'm fucked up. But I disguise it well because I talk well. But that doesn't negate the fact that a nigga really is fucked up on PJ. So I go on the internet and I find ways to cope with everything that I'm going through, cuz, on Steve-O. It don't get no realer than this, big dog. On PJ, it don't, nigga. This is the nitty gritty, my nigga. This is why we out there acting a certain type of way, because everybody don't understand it. Everybody don't know how to diagnose it. Everybody don't know how to process it, cuz. And we all dealing with trauma, especially coming from the projects, especially coming from these destitute communities. We all dealing with trauma. And you know what trauma, you know what unresolved trauma can do to a motherfucker? Just look out your window, cuz. A lot of them OGs that was cold gangsters and factors and all that, this winos and smoking dope and all that, that trauma became too much to them. They had this too much for them. They had to self-medicate. Trauma can drive your ass crazy, my nigga. That's why you gotta learn techniques to minimize the effects of your trauma. The hardest trauma to correct is the trauma that we endured as kids. But let's get into this content, cuz. Hey, shout out to Popeye Prolific TV, man.
Of shootings hit South LA over the weekend. 10 people have been shot. 2 people have been killed.
They all happened within a few miles of each other. Mario is live at the latest shooting that happened at Century in Maine. Mario.
Brooke, the ongoing violence leaving residents here on edge. 3 shootings, as you mentioned, separate incidents within miles of each other in the span of 4 days. And you can see here the latest sparking this active homicide investigation by the LAPD. The shooting unfolding near this strip mall parking lot just outside of a T-Mobile store where the victim's body is covered right now.
That's somebody baby. That's somebody loved one. Cuz it's under that tent. Somebody love cuz. Somebody missing cuz. But yet he just died in a fashion that's unbefitting for animals. Let me go out there and pop 10 dogs, pop 10 cats. Oh, it's a madman on the loose going around unaliving animals. We have to catch him. He has to be caught. They give more value to atrocities and crimes against animals than they do against black men, black women. Open y'all eyes, cuz we got more sisters that's dying, cuz natural causes, gang-related homicides, suicide, love triangles. More of our women is dying now, cuz. We got to change these dynamics, my nigga, on PJ Crip, but let's get back into the content.
It was just before midnight. Take a look. This is at the corner of Century and Main Street. Police say 2 men were shot. A 25-year-old died at the scene. A 51-year-old man was rushed to the hospital in stable condition. Officers found dozens of shell casings scattered across the street here. Investigators telling us, according to witnesses, the victims were walking on the sidewalk when a group of suspects drove up to them, drew guns, and opened fire. And those suspects, they say, drove away with no vehicle description given. Police now calling the attack likely gang-related. And about 9 hours before this deadly gunfire, police responded to a mass shooting less than a mile away at Figueroa in Manchester, where 5 people were shot in broad daylight. The victims, 19 to 35 years old, 4 men and a woman. One remains in critical condition. Police say here 2 or 3 shooters were involved, speeding off in a white sedan. The violence sparking an urgent response from city leaders, Mayor Bass calling it senseless, and the police chief speaking out about the ongoing violence as well.
School right across the street. That's the time generally that the school is letting out the senselessness and the callousness.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I ain't being funny. Never been a police type of nigga, none of that. You're going to jail. Whoever was involved in these acts, these heinous acts, right? You're going to jail. They're about to overextend themselves in apprehending you and sending you away for the rest of your life. You know why? You did it at the wrong time. Any time for us to unalive one another is the wrong time, to be honest with you. But they got the Olympics coming. Trump is now putting pressure on these cities. They got high crime rates, even though crime has been decreasing. LA don't want the National Guard to come over there and start politicking on all that. So now they about to overextend themselves in apprehending you. They about to holler at these intervention and prevention workers. They about to come to the community. Man, what's up, man? Man, they say that was the homies, man. What's going on? Yeah, man, the homie got into it with Wooty Woo Whoop, man. That nigga came over here, got the K out the garage, and just went over there and went crazy. Man, what homie did that? Man, I know the homie ain't did that. What homies did that? Man, Lil Wooty Woo Whoop and Lil Wooty Woo Whoop and Lil Wooty Woo Whoop. Man, they say they got into it with the Wooty Woo Whoops at the Wooty Wop Bang Bang. What? Now the nigga gonna go to the Velocity app and upload that shit, then call his handle like, man, that was Wooty Woo Whoop, so on and so forth, and Wooty Whoop and all this. So where was the gun? Where was the weapon? Where was the weapon? Oh man, the weapon was over Big Wooty Whoop house, but he ain't got nothing to do with that, man. So I'm gonna ask you for a solid. Don't trip on him. I'm gonna just help you get them youngsters off the streets. All right, well, give us a geographical location so we can triangulate everything. Can you get their numbers for me? Yeah, I can work on getting the numbers. He get the numbers, send them the numbers. Now they hit nigga's cell phone. Boom, boom. He was here around this time because these motherfuckers ping off of every cell tower you go by on PJ Crip. It works. That's how they tracking niggas back to crime scenes. If you feel like you got to do a crime, I'm not going to encourage you to do a crime. But if you feel like you got to do a crime, why the fuck you got a cell phone on you? Get rid of that. They provide the cell phone numbers. They triangulate. Oh yeah, this number was here around this time. All 3 of those numbers was here around this time. All right, so now what we're going to do, we're going to get on this computer. Look at this camera. What kind of car you say it was? Oh, man, they say it was in a whoop 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 type of car. Wow, we got it. Look here, at this time. That's the car. That's the car, and the police gonna go crazy, high-fiving each other. Yeah, that's the car. Let's go fucking get them. Let's go make some arrests. Call judge, so on and so forth, and let's get those warrants. Then hit niggas' mama houses, baby mama houses, grandmama houses. Fucking they shit up because you decided to go out there and do some emotional feminine shit. And now this nigga like, hey man, you think I can get a Christmas bonus, man? Me and the wife trying to go to Hawaii. Yeah, we'll work on that for you. Yeah. You think you can help us resolve this? Oh yeah, man, that's easy work, man. That ain't nothing. You know, that ain't nothing to a player from the Himalayas. You know, they always try to talk that slick talk like they just still gang and all that. Yeah, you know, that ain't nothing for a player from the Himalayas, man. I got you. Just make sure I can get that bonus. Martinez or Sanchez or Goldstein, whatever the fuck their name is. You make sure you help me get that. I got you, man. Just make sure that you do your part. Oh, baby, I'm gonna do my part. You know, I'm gonna do my part, baby. I'm gonna do my part. Now these little niggas is being. It's the reality of it, cuz. Everywhere you go, it's pinging. Cell phones pinging. Everywhere you go, they got these cameras. Now they got the cameras that sit lower so they can see who's in the car and they can see the license plate. So wherever you took off from, nigga, they can follow you all the way back. They can take them cameras and run them back. Okay, they was on Slauson at this point. Oh, we got 5 cameras. We got 6 cameras. They got a view of this car. Oh, they was on Slauson in Avalon at this time. We got 7 cameras that, and then they just trace it back to where you came from. Now they're using cameras on the freeway. They're using surveillance, my nigga, to find out everything, big dog. So if all odds is against you, why continue to play the game? You can't win, baby. They designed it to where we can't win at all. And we shouldn't be trying to win and score on each other because it's asinine. It's senseless. It makes no motherfucking sense. But where the fuck is all these niggas that got influence, cuz? What we got to do to resolve this shit? And I know niggas feel like, man, shit, fuck that, cuz. Them niggas killed my uncle, cuz. They killed your uncle. You didn't learn from that. You didn't want to resolve it. Now your little cousin just got his brains blown out. Y'all kept it going whoopty whoop. So now you 10 years in the game, or you 15 years in the game. Now you got a son that's out there trooping. They killed your uncle. Nigga had the opportunity to resolve it, didn't they? Killed your cousin. Now your son just got his noodles blown clean the fuck out his head. Because niggas have too much pride. Because niggas don't understand that it's casualties of war. If we don't end it, nigga, we all lose. So what we got to do to resolve it? What we got to put a 6-month a 6-month motherfucking deadline out there? Listen, cuz we gonna end this shit. So if niggas really feel this adamant about game banging and hitting them niggas and all that, nigga, you got 6 months to do your thing and then we ending this shit. Better yet, we got 60 days. Do your thing, go crazy. The police gonna get the stupid motherfuckers out the way at the end of the day. And now the intelligent people can come together and say, listen, dog, we was hood, we was bamboozled. How do we change the dynamics for these babies that's in elementary school and first year, junior high school? How do we change the dynamics? We got to do something, cuz. And I know that seemed far-fetched and crazy, but it's a reason why they got movies called The Purge and all this type of shit. Because the cancerous motherfuckers got to get the fuck up out of our community. If you niggas want to kill each other, let's do it. 60 days. 60 days, nigga. Do all the shooting that you feel like you can. After the end of that 60 days, nigga, no more hood beefs. And if you little niggas want to initiate these beefs on y'all own, then y'all do y'all thing. At least the older niggas can have a clear conscience and not feel like we are the ones who are contributing to this shit, whether directly or indirectly. Because of the demonstrations that we laid down, because we played a part to perpetuate this shit. Let's get back into the content, cuz.
Of where they did it and when they did it, it should really hit all of us.
This game
Now, investigators say it may have all started Saturday night. Deadly gunfire at 80th and Figueroa in the Vermont Knolls neighborhood. A 35-year-old man was killed, 2 others injured, and LAPD detectives believe that shooting may have set off this latest wave of violence, including last night's deadly attack. The mayor says police presence will now be increased here in South LA, hoping to prevent even more bloodshed. Now, coming back out here live, these are at least 2 of several cameras that we see here in the area. Investigators have been trying to get their hands on footage, talking to any potential witnesses. Again, 3 shootings, 3 locations within a few miles. For now, that's the latest here in South LA. I'm Mario Ramirez. We'll send it back to you.
All right, Mario, thank you.
Top of the AM. Look, check me out. To all the little homies and homegirls in LA County, let me lace y'all up on something real quick. I'm going to tell y'all what the homies not telling y'all. See, when they catch you for these crimes that they booking y'all for, they're not offering y'all no deals. These unalivings that's going back and forth in these areas, y'all know what hoods they is. We know what hoods they is. You could tell just by looking at the news what hood they is. They know who they looking for. When they catch you for them, they're going to put you up against a district attorney that's batting 1,000, that ain't losing. See, they got district attorneys set aside for cases like that. High-profile district attorneys. This is what the homies is not telling y'all. They not telling y'all that these district attorneys is going to come for you and they not going to give you no deal. They going for the gusto. And they could try you up to 3 times. They not telling you that. All right? If you don't got a paid attorney, and you going to need at least 200 bands to go against these kind of district attorneys.
Facts.
Because they don't lose. If you don't have that kind of money, you likely going to get a public defender.
Facts.
And if you get a public defender issued by the court, 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, that public defender works in the same office as the prosecutor that's going to prosecute you. I'm not insinuating nothing. I'm telling you facts. They work in the same office. All right. You going to pick 6 jurors, and the district attorney's going to pick 6 jurors, right? And then they're going to have this thing called opening statements, where they going to sit there and where the district attorney is going to tell the jury what you did and play a videotape. If they got videotape, play an audio tape. Hey, look, at the end of the day, they're going to say what they need to say and do what they need to do to get that conviction. And you're going to roll that dice because you're going to be sitting there and your public defender going to tell you, don't say nothing. I advise you not to take the stand. If you take the stand, the prosecutor could cross-examine you. And by the look of this evidence that you got, it really don't look that good for you. This is what's going to happen to you. And at that point, you're going to realize, I fucked up. I fucked up. Because they're going to take you back into that holding tank after that hearing that day of 5 days or 2 weeks or 3 days. And you're going to realize the only thing you're looking at is either freedom, if you don't get convicted, or life without the possibility of parole. That's when it sinks in. And then you're going to look up in that courtroom and you ain't even going to have none of the homies that never laced you up in there. You're going to be in there by yourself, probably with your grandmama or your mama or your daddy, if they still alive, or nobody, if you ain't got nobody left. So I'm just going to leave y'all with that, because I ain't going to go into the penitentiary thing. But when you go up against these LA County prosecutors, just know they batting 1,000.
Good morning. A lot of moving parts here. So this all came to an end just after 5 o'clock this morning when deputies finally moved in and arrested those 3 suspects. But it was a wild and dangerous night to get to that point. And I actually just spoke to one of the deputies that was involved in that pursuit. He says he was in that vehicle that was shot at by suspects after they were in another area. They saw what happened at a 7-Eleven with a shooting there, and they went off after those suspects. So take a look at that video from the scene overnight. When they tried to intervene, the suspects suspects took off, sparking a chase that went down the 91 freeway and back into Compton. That's when the deputy says the suspects opened fire on them, striking the top of their patrol unit. He says they recovered at least 2 shell casings from that, though. They heard several rounds. Thankfully, no deputies were hurt there. The pursuit then ended near 139th and Zamora Avenue, where deputies found 2 rifles in the suspect's vehicle, but the suspects weren't done just yet. They bailed on foot, jumping fences and hiding in backyards.
Hey, this is a disclaimer. Hold on. I'm not sure if that's current. I'm not sure if that's authentic. I'm not sure about that. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know if that part has any validity. I don't know if that has anything to do with what's recently going on. I don't know that. So, I'm just putting that out there. But we have to get to a point to where we're leaning more on God and spirituality and understanding us as individuals. You feel what I'm saying? There's a saying that says nothing happened without warning, that there's a warning before destruction. But being that a lot of us don't know how to communicate, and being that a lot of us are not taught on how to vocalize what we are feeling, we walk to our demise. Even though God then gave you signs and symbols and said, "Hey, my son, stop." Prime example, right? The night that I got shot, I got an intuition that said, "Go get your pistol." And I said, "No, man, I promised the director and the film writer Malik, man, that, after this, I wasn't just going to be carrying pistols around and all this and all that." And then some said, "Well, nigga, why is you over here?" I'm going on the funny side. I'm chilling in the projects. We about to go to a party and all this. I'm fresh out. I'm fly as a motherfucker. I got on some $500 jeans. I'm fly as a motherfucker on PJ Crib. But some say, "Go get your pistol," because my intuition picked up on some type of energy. Go get your pistol. No, man, I told Malik I wasn't going to be carrying pistols and this, that, and third and all this and all that. So why are you here? Man, I want to go to the party. Nigga, fuck that party. But my stupid ass said, "I'm going to still go down there and chill." Walking down there, my children's mother, she said, "Hey, yeah, come here." So I go over there. She like, "Don't trust them. Don't trust them no good ass niggas down there. Them niggas ain't no good. Don't trust them niggas. I don't even know why you out here. Don't trust them niggas." That was another warning. I ain't even heed the warning on PJ. So I walked down there, almost to my motherfucking destruction. But I had a feeling intuitively, and then God put the words in a vessel, used her as a vessel to communicate to me. "What the fuck is you doing? Don't trust them niggas down there." I was supposed to say, "Oh yeah, man, I'm about to get up out of here, man. I'm about to go chill with this little female from Vallejo that I just cracked." You feel what I'm saying? She got a nice derriere, pretty hair, cute, and she be rubbing and massaging a nigga to a nigga go to me. I'm about to go chill with her. But I wanted to go to a bullshit ass party, dog. And waiting to go to a party, a nigga get shot. Now imagine if I would have jumped in a whip with the niggas that I was gonna jump in a whip with. It could have been to my detriment on PJ Crib. It's always warning before destruction. Now watch this, right? One of the victims of these, all that, right? Check this out. Let me share this. It's always warning before destruction, but we don't know how to pick up on the energy. Like I say before in other broadcasts and videos that I did, you may have a homie that don't even talk a lot. Man, this nigga like, "Man, I love you, my nigga. Man, your brother," or, moms, I remember when we was kids, tell moms I love her. And this nigga just expressing his love. You get the call. Yo, what's the deal? Because it be coming most of the time in the middle of the night when the nigga least expected. Yo, what's the deal? What? Never. Man, I was just talking to cuz. Man, the nigga just told me he love me, my mama, and all that, and we need to, get back to how we was when we was kids. Never, cuz. Somebody chipped the homie. He was giving you a sign. Nigga, I'm about to leave. I got to express all this shit right now. Because I don't know how to express what I'm feeling. But what I'm feeling is like I'm about to depart. Nigga, I'm about to go on another journey. And a lot of people that have last words before they pass on, they say, "Man, tell my kids I love them. Tell my mama I love them. Tell my family I love them." Right? Right or wrong? So niggas be like, man, I love you, my nigga. Or homies that be always joking and talking and all that. You see him walk through the projects or walk through the hood, and he just don't seem like himself. He's not his vivacious, upbeat, jocular self. He just seemed distant. You hear some shots, boom, blah, 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 blah. You get word. Man, they just killed the homie. Who? Wooty whoop. Never. I just seen him. He usually speak. We ain't even speak. This is the truth of the matter, cuz. It's warnings before destruction. And if you don't know how to pick up on those vibrations and intuitively understand what the fuck is going on with these intuition and premonitions and whatnot, nigga, you can be led to your destruction. It almost happened to me on PJ. I don't come on here and just talk about like, no, nigga, let's get back into the content, man. But check this out, man. This is one of the brothers that passed away in this recent madness that has been transpiring throughout the city of Los Angeles. This is his last post. Check out what his last post was. Instagram, you bitch, you better not start tripping. Like, god damn, cuz, hold on. You can wait for it to become responsive or exit the page. Hold on 1 minute, man. I want y'all to get a bar of this. I ain't gonna hold y'all for that much longer. Like, hold on. I just want you to get a bar of this. Let me fix this technical. Instagram, you dirty bitch, you. Hold on, let me see this. See if we can do this. Boom, we gonna do that. Man, these little niggas can be millionaires, but they rather be gangsters. Come on, cuz. Our most innovative thinkers don't want to be innovators, they want to be gangsters. The most prolific, the most profound amongst us. They don't want to be profound. They don't want to be innovators. They don't want to be engineers. They don't want to be men of substance and great value. They rather be gangsters because we ain't created another narrative for them. Long Beach native Mac, rest in peace to cuz, rest in peace to everybody else that has lost their lives in this nonsensical madness. Identified as man popped, I don't want to say that word, and unalive in South Los Angeles, Broadway and Manchester area. Love brother from West Coast 80s out of Long Beach.
This parking lot right here, so we're gonna walk around, see if we can get a better vantage point.
5 down on Manchester.
Investigation is centered
2
along
more
this
down
parking
on
lot right
Vermont
here,
and
so we're gonna
Manchester.
walk around,
White tents
see if
up.
we can get a better vantage point. Investigation is centered.
This is last post. Century and Hoover. Tape scene. Last story. Last story.
Brains missing. I be talking shit on these beats, but I hate this shit. I told her
Listen to the music you're listening to.
if you ain't bring the brain, a
It's
little bit
demonic
higher.
ass
Brother
music.
Jock, she said he kinda rude. I put the chop top, all he heard was boom. Now brains missing. I be talking shit on these beats, but I hate this shit. I told her put them lips. If you ain't bring the brain, a little bit higher. Brother Jock, she said he kinda rude. I put the chop top, all he heard was boom. Now brains missing. I be talking shit on these beats, but I hate this shit. I told her.
From the Broadway, Manchester neighborhood of South LA, at least one person is dead, another injured in what police believe is a gang-related shooting. The investigation is happening near Century and Main. Police say several people got out of a vehicle about 11:30 last night and shot multiple rounds before then driving off. One of the victims died on scene. The other was transported to the hospital, condition unknown. From the Broadway.
Rest in peace, Sean King. And it be shit like this on PJ. Hear me out on Steve-O. Hey, mama, or hey, auntie, or hey baby, I'm about to run to the store real quick. I'm about to, go to the store before I, head off to work. Come back and get ready to go to work, or get ready to go out here, or get ready to do this. I'm about to shoot to the store. Nigga bail to the store, whether you drive, whether you walk. You get to the store, you see a few familiar faces out there. Man, what's the deal? Or the hurt, man, two up top, man. Moving all this, and nigga just having casual conversation. You ain't even see the car pull up. You look and seen who all out there. You talking regular day. Yeah, man, I'm about to get in there and grab these woods, man, and whoop and go to the crib, man. You know what I mean? I got to get to work, or I got to go out here and fuck with my people, or me and my mama, or me and my old lady, man. We about to jump in the whip, man. We about to shoot out here to Vegas, man. Just give me some gobbles or give me some woods and all this, and I'm about to get on. Hey, man, did you hear about them niggas out the car before a nigga can finish his sentence? Hey, man, did you hear about bloom, blam, floom, flap, floom, 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 flap, floom, 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 flap, floom, bloom, blam, bloom, blam, bloom. Then the screaming come. Now they come the onlookers like this. Nigga out there stretch. Hey, did you hear about? Nigga couldn't even finish his sentence. The shit ain't no game, and it can come at any time. And if you ain't cautious, if you're not cautious, and if you ain't in tune and vibrating on a certain frequency, niggas gonna catch you with your pants down. And it happened just like that. Nigga wake up. Nigga probably brush his teeth, smoke his weed. Nigga, this your last day. This comfort zone you got called a home, all these material possessions that God has blessed you with, nigga, this shit about to be gone. Nigga, go to that store. You about to die. That's what these demonic forces be thinking. You jump in a whip and you listening to some demonic ass shit. Headshot, do this. Neck cut, do this. I'm a psycho. I'm a sociopath. I love it. Unalive other blacks, and this is what we doing. These demonic frequencies, all this and all that. Nigga, you driving, listening to some demonic shit to go to your demise. Soon as you get out the whip, nigga, they got you. Boom, bam, boom, blam, boom. And you know what a lot of niggas think? Damn, I wish I would have stayed home. I done looked in the eyes of one of my people, cuz. And me looking in his eyes, I knew cuz wasn't gonna make it. This the reality of this shit on PJ Crip. After the shots and all this and all that, when you looking down at your people and you see it, you can feel the presence of death on them. And all you can do is pray. But God already called that number. Nigga, praying is over with. Nigga, come on. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of shit that we do, nigga, be out of trauma and emotions on PJ Crip. I know how I feel on Steve-O. Nigga, in this game of life, nigga, I done played many positions on Steve-O. But y'all stay safe. Y'all stay blessed, cuz we need solutions. We don't need more problems. We need solutions, cuz on PJ Crip. And like, shit like the youngsters say, man, if you out there, cuz, and you're around that nigga, keep your pistol on you, nigga, keep your prayers up and stay dangerous on PJ Crip, because niggas is out there dying.